Welcome to this summary of Atomic Habits by the author and entrepreneur James Clear. But before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. Now let us continue. Atomic Habits provides a practical and proven framework for creating good habits and shedding bad ones. Drawing on scientific research and real-life examples, it shows how tiny changes in behavior can result in the formation of new habits and help you achieve big things. Part 1. Small habits can have a surprisingly powerful impact on your life. Imagine a plane departing from Los Angeles bound for New York City. Initially, the pilot sets the correct course, but a small error of just 3.5 degrees goes unnoticed. Over the journey, this tiny deviation leads to a major destination change, landing in Washington, D.C. instead of New York City. Why share this analogy? Because like the unnoticed course adjustment, small changes in our daily habits often go unnoticed. Whether it's exercising for 20 minutes or indulging in pizza, the immediate impact seems insignificant. However, repeated consistently, these habits compound into significant outcomes over time. The main insight: small habits wield considerable power in shaping our lives, even if their effects aren't immediately visible. Feeling discouraged by slow progress? Focus on your trajectory rather than current results. By consistently moving in the right direction, significant improvements will eventually manifest. Part 2. Habits are automated behaviors that we've learned from experience. When entering a dark room, you instinctively reach for the light switch, a habit formed through repetition. From mundane tasks like brushing teeth to complex actions like driving, habits dominate our lives with immense power. In the 19th century, psychologist Edward Thorndike conducted an experiment with cats to understand habit formation. He observed that behaviors leading to satisfying outcomes, such as gaining freedom from a box, become automatic through repetition. This highlighted the importance of cues, cravings, responses, and rewards in habit formation. Consider your morning coffee routine. Waking up serves as a cue, triggering a craving for alertness. Your response is making coffee, with the reward being feeling wide awake. Understanding how habits function lays the groundwork for developing positive habits that can transform your life. Part 3. Building new habits requires hard-to-miss cues and a plan of action. We've just covered the basics of habit formation. A cue triggers action, followed by a craving, then the habit itself, and finally, the rewarding feeling. Armed with this knowledge, you can now manipulate the habit-forming process to your advantage. Imagine you're eager to learn guitar but struggle to practice regularly. By making the cue to play unavoidable, placing your guitar in plain sight, for example, you can turn your desire into a habit. To refine your triggers further, use implementation intentions, which provide a clear plan for when and where you'll practice. Take Dr. Anne Thorndike's experience as an example. She and her team rearranged a hospital cafeteria, increasing water visibility and decreasing soda accessibility. As a result, soda sales dropped by 11%, while water sales rose by 25%, demonstrating how environmental changes can promote healthier habits without relying solely on willpower. In summary, tweaking your environment and implementing clear intentions can significantly aid in forming positive habits. Part 4. Humans are motivated by the anticipation of reward, so making habits attractive will help you stick to them. In 1954, neuroscientists James Olds and Peter Milner discovered dopamine's critical role in motivation. Blocking dopamine in rats led to a loss of will to live, emphasizing its importance in driving beneficial behaviors. This link between pleasure and dopamine anticipation offers a key insight into habit building. We can leverage anticipation to our advantage. Introducing temptation bundling, where you pair an unappealing task with something enjoyable, capitalizes on dopamine release to make habits more enticing. Take Ronan Burns' example. He linked exercise to Netflix by coding his bike to only run the show while cycling. You can apply this principle in simpler ways, like reading magazines at the gym or rewarding yourself with ESPN after making sales calls. By making important tasks enjoyable, you ride the dopamine wave and foster positive habits simultaneously. Part 5. If you want to build a new habit, make that habit as easy to adopt as possible. Making habits pleasurable ensures their stickiness, but another effective strategy is making them easy. Easy behaviors dominate our lives. Scrolling through social media or snacking on chips are effortless tasks. Conversely, activities like intense workouts or learning a new language require considerable effort, making them less appealing in our free time. To transform desired behaviors into habits, ease is key. Fortunately, there are methods to simplify this process. Reducing friction is one approach. Take James Clear's wife, for example, who effortlessly sends greeting cards because she keeps a sorted box at home, eliminating the need to purchase cards individually. Friction works both ways. You can increase it to deter bad habits, like removing batteries from the TV remote to curb excessive TV time. The 2-minute rule is another tactic, making any new activity feel manageable. The idea is to break down behaviors into 2-minute tasks. For instance, instead of aiming to read a book per week, commit to reading just 2 pages nightly. Similarly, aspiring marathon runners can start by simply dumbing their running gear after work. This rule fosters easily achievable habits, laying the foundation for more significant accomplishments. Taking that initial step is crucial. It often leads naturally to continued action. Part 6. Making your habits immediately satisfying is essential to effective behavior change. As we near the end, let's discuss the final rule for leveraging habits to enhance your life, illustrated through the story of Stephen Luby, a successful public health researcher. In the 1990s, while working in Karachi, Pakistan, Luby significantly reduced illness rates among local children using a simple yet effective method: premium soap. By partnering with Procter & Gamble to distribute high-quality soap for free, hand-washing transformed into a satisfying experience, leading to widespread adoption of the habit. Luby's story underscores the crucial rule for behavioral change. Habits must be satisfying to stick. However, making good behaviors satisfying poses challenges due to our evolutionary makeup. We're wired to prioritize immediate rewards over delayed ones, which can hinder efforts to adopt positive habits with long-term benefits. To address this, attaching immediate gratification to habits with delayed returns is essential. For instance, a couple seeking to eat out less and save money opened a savings account named Trip to Europe. Each time they skipped a restaurant meal, they transferred $50 to the account, experiencing immediate satisfaction from seeing their savings grow, reinforcing their commitment to long-term goals. Part 7. Create a framework to keep your habits on track, using trackers and contracts. We've mastered the art of building great habits, but maintaining them can still be a challenge. In this final section, let's explore strategies for staying on track. One effective technique is habit tracking, a method used by historical figures like Benjamin Franklin. By recording daily adherence to chosen behaviors in a simple calendar or diary, you create a satisfying habit in itself. Crossing off each day reinforces progress and keeps motivation high. Another strategy is to create a habit contract with consequences for non-compliance. Entrepreneur Brian Harris successfully used this approach by committing to weight loss goals with penalties for missed habits. The fear of facing consequences, especially in front of those we care about, can be a powerful motivator. Consider implementing a habit contract with a partner, friend, or coworker to hold each other accountable. By establishing consequences for failure, you increase the likelihood of sticking to your habits, leading to significant achievements over time. Making a small behavioral change won't instantly revolutionize your life, but turning that change into a daily habit can yield significant outcomes over time. Life transformation isn't about seeking dramatic breakthroughs. It's about cultivating positive habits that, when combined, produce remarkable results. Here's a final tip to help you along the way. Embrace habit stacking as a method to introduce new behaviors seamlessly. For example, if you find it challenging to carve out time for meditation, but effortlessly enjoy your morning coffee, integrate the new habit into the existing one. Commit to meditating after your coffee ritual, leveraging the momentum from an established habit to reinforce the new one. Lastly, thank you for watching this video, and please like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, let us know what you rate this book in the comment section down below and what book we should review next.